Hello YouTube, this is Weight Loss Adventures. I changed my name is because I like that name better. No, I'm just kidding. I like the name better, yeah, but that's not the reason why. The reason why is because my other name was hard to find on the search. If you try to search up my name, Kill Elvis the Elvis impersonator comes up. I just like his name, but you could use that as a nickname for this channel. But it's Weight Loss Adventures. Adventures, not adventure. That channel I'm deleting soon. But okay, so before we get into the video, there's a few shout outs I'd like to give. One shout out I'd like to give is Get Fit with Elissa. Excuse me if I say your name wrong. She is in pageants and stuff, and she works out and stuff. She motivates me to lose more weight, and she's very good. She's very good at weight loss. I enjoy her. I enjoy her videos. Sorry if I mess up my words. I'm just trying to think right now. I'm sorry. But so okay, so let's just get into the video. That was the one shout out I'd like to give. So what is this topic gonna be about? Well, it's gonna be about what do I want to do after I graduate from high school, right after I get my high school diploma, my Regents diploma, and all that stuff, and all that glory. You know, I passed all my Regents. I got a 98 on my last version, which was the U.S. history. Sweet. I'm very good at history and stuff. My memory's really good. I remember everything. Sometimes your memory could be extremely good for things, but when you remember everything, it sucks. But all right, going into the video now. What do I want to study when I get into high school? Not getting into high school. Excuse me, getting into college. Well, I don't know what college I want to go to yet. I'm looking into it right now. I fell behind due to issues and stuff that I don't want to. I would like to stay personal right now. I don't want to get into what happened, this and that. I don't want to screw up people's reputation and stuff. I care about people's reputation. When I don't like them, I like them. Not saying I don't like anyone. I like staying neutral. That's what I believe. Is when you go against me, then that's when I go into what happened and stuff. I don't, go against people. I don't, even if they didn't wrongdoings to me, I eventually forgive them and this and that. And whoever watches this, I always will forgive, even if I did something wrong as well. And hopefully you feel the same way. Whoever I done a wrongdoing to, I don't know who I did, but all right. So going into what I want to do. So you guys know I was interested in becoming a dermatologist, and I wanted to become a dermatologist, but the thing is, it's not that I'm giving up on it. No, I'm not. But it's after medical school. After I pass all my exams, I only make 50 grand, and that to me is nothing. I don't want to just make 50 grand a year for no. I think it's actually less than that. I don't want to make less than 50 grand for 3 years. I would like to I would like to make money right after I finish college and stuff. I'm already looking into the Google IT program, which will get me a certificate in the computers while I'm in college. I already have a nice, well-paying salary job while I'm in college. When I go to college, but I'm gonna have to look into that program and stuff. I'm trying to get a certification into it, and I'll be studying that and stuff. But what am I interested in? Well, I'm interested into a lot of things, but there's one thing I'm very interested into is law and medical. I'm interested into two laws actually, but medical as well. So my first idea was well, there's two types of lawyers I'd like to be. There's one of them. I'd like to become a pharmaceutical lawyer, injury lawyer, excuse me, because I noticed that I'm very interested in when it comes to debating whether if a drug causes side effects and saying if it's dangerous, should it be banned, this and that, and suing and stuff. I'm interested into that. stuff. And the reason being is it's a very interesting topic, and there's not many pharmaceutical injury lawyers in the United States. There's only a few law firms in New York State or whatever I saw. But I watched one video, not one video, but they do make a really good amount of money. And I'm not doing it for the money, I'm doing it because I enjoy it. But I want to make money as well. So, another type of lawyer I'm interested in, another type of law I like to go into becoming a lawyer is criminal defense, but I don't know if I want to do that because, I don't know, I'm just interested into that too. I like laws and stuff, and I like helping people, getting them out of trouble, this and that, helping them, seeing what they need to do, this and that, back and forth, and negotiating and stuff. But, let me explain to you why I'm interested into one of the two, in both of them, but why do I want to go into pharmaceutical? But first, let me just discuss the pharmaceutical part. Well, what does a pharmaceutical injury lawyer do? What do they do? Well, when a patient goes to a doctor, they get prescribed a drug. Let's say Accutane. Let's say, that's what I was on, but I didn't have any bad side effects. But that's what I was on, and I'm interested into. Let's say if I'm interested into that, let's say if someone goes on Accutane and they develop depression, and they almost kill themselves. Let's say, and they were not like that before they went on Accutane. We could look into what happened, what they were like before. We could get witnesses of what happened, this and that, and we could show evidence based on what happened to this patient, what happened to him, why is he suffering from this and that. But we also have to look into, did he take the drug correctly? Did he eat when he was supposed to? Meaning that, did he eat his food and take the drug? Did he take it on an empty stomach, or did he eat it with food? Or did he take it after he ate? Did he take the drug after he ate food? There's things that you have to look into, because some people develop certain issues due to abusing the drug or not taking it correctly. Because you can't sue a company if you didn't take the drug correctly. If you didn't follow how to take the drug, then you can't sue, and you messed up yourself. But sometimes we can't prove if the person took it correctly or not. But we could say that we have to figure out what happened, this and that. But that's basically what they do. They look into that and they sue for the injuries they had from the drug, and if they don't repair after a while, they get compensated for money. But that's how it works. We sue. Well, not we, but they sue for. The lawyers sue the company for making the drug. Alright, now, I'm interested into that is because I like law, but I also like medical and stuff, so I'm interested into pharmaceutical injury law. And, that's pretty much what I would like to do. And, and I was talking about criminal defense. Now, why would I be interested into criminal defense, you might ask? Well, I'm very good at debating debating why someone would be innocent, in a case where, if someone did the wrongdoing and they're accused of a crime, I'm very good at debating why did they lead to that conviction? What happened with the conviction? I'm very good at, saying, that this person did this because they were protecting themselves. So, let's say if someone got charged with battery, let's say, we would have to look into the steps and say that this person was defending themselves is because this person was shouting at them, and the person felt uncomfortable, and the person that got charged was feeling uncomfortable with the person yelling, and he felt unsafe, so he struck the person. Did I say battery? Let's just say assault. Sorry, I'm not thinking right now. Or let's just say simple assault. The person tried to strike the other person, but missed. That's what simple assault is. There's different types of assault charges, battery, this and that. But let's say if the person got assaulted, well, almost got assaulted. It was simple assault, meaning that the person tried to punch the person in the face, but they missed. Now that's a simple assault charge, meaning that that the person, almost got struck, or either got struck didn't but didn't get hurt or anything. So that's simple assault. Or if the person misses, that's simple assault. It's the same thing. And then aggravated assault is when you hurt the person really badly, or you hurt the person this and that. Like if you basically what I'm trying to say is that's basically what it is. But let's go back into the case. So let's say if the person gets charged with simple assault, and they then they get charged with the crime for simple assault. So I could prove, we would have to figure out what happened, and we could prove that this person was protecting themselves because the other person was shouting at them. Did that other person start it first? Meaning that did that person that was yelling at the person that was being charged with simple assault, did that person, how should I put this? Did that person that was getting charged with simple assault not start it first? If the person didn't start it first, like we could go on by saying that, well, the other person started it and they started the confrontation and they were yelling and screaming, not being nice about it, and that's what happened. The person that was charged struck the person because he felt uncomfortable and he was being shouted at for no reason. But that's not how I go about things. I mean, I would go into more in depth, but I'm just giving an example of what happens. And I could prove that that person's innocent because they were just trying to protect themselves. I mean, yeah, they assaulted the person, or almost did, but that's what I would be discussing here. But I'll be more suited with pharmaceutical, but that's another option. Criminal, I'm trying to look into what I want to do. If I fully somehow get into criminal attorney, if I fully get into criminal justice, then that's something I'll be interested in. But right now, I'm interested in pharmaceutical injury, and that's something I'm interested in. And yeah, now what are the barriers of me trying to get there? Well, I would say it's hard for me to, I could write my ideas very well and stuff. I know what I'm discussing, this and that. But when I go up and speak, right now, when I'm talking to you guys, I'm fine. I mean, I mess up my speech a little bit. But other than that, I'm fine. But I tend to lose my ideas when they're really good. So what is one way I could combat that? Like I could go beyond that. Well, I can write down my ideas, which I'm very good at. I could build my case with my client already. That's what I could do in the future with my client if I have when I become an attorney or whatever. Let's just say that's one thing I would do. One of the two things I would do. I would also have a person. I would work with two. I would have another lawyer by my side. I would do the what do you call it? I would do the research, this and that, build the case, and the other lawyer would give out the speech. It'd work together. Some people actually do that. They have two lawyers. You don't have to pay two lawyers, but that's the way you would do it. And that's what's good about it. Anyway, hopefully you guys know what I'm trying to discuss here. Anyway, that's what I'm interested in. This little video is just about careers and what I want to do in the future. Alright. I don't know what college I'm going to yet. Maybe I might announce it soon. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Well, I don't know what college I'm going to, but I know what I want to do. Anyway. Thanks again for watching this video. Subscribe and goodbye.